What is going on, fellow YouTubers? Shadow Gamer AX with another Throwback Wednesday episode 10 for you guys today. And today we're going to be talking about KARIN. It is the original name of it is called Chibi Vampire. So I figured I'd do a little a funny title this fall, even though it isn't Halloween yet. You know, I figured I'd do this one now. But first and foremost, if you are new to the channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, that way you'll never miss a video and you'll be notified if I upload a video and when I upload a video. If you want to keep up to date with more Throwback Wednesdays, feel free to click the link in the description down below. I have a whole playlist through episodes 1 through 9. If you have missed one, please feel free to check it out. And if you aren't familiar with Throwback Wednesday, feel free to check out the other episodes to get a good gist of what this series is about. That being said and out of the way, let's begin. So KARIN is a series that ran for 14 volumes. The original run was over October from October 2003 to February 2008. The light novel ran for 9 volumes, and the anime ran since November 2005 to May 12th, 2006. So the plot goes something a little bit like this. KARIN is a child of a family of vampires who immigrated to Japan. However, centuries earlier, I tried to do that little vampire thing. However, unlike the rest of her family, KARIN does not feed on blood. She produces it. As a result, she is forced to bite others to expel the excess blood. That if she unsupposedly is not able to get rid of the excess blood, she ends up having or suffers from extravagant nosebleeds. She also exhibits no normal vampire traits, and instead lives her life just as an ordinary teenage girl would. She can go outside during the day, attends high school, and follows the sleep patterns of normal humans. However, the general peacefulness of her life is disrupted with the arrival of a new transfer student, Kenta Usui. Anytime she goes near him, her blood increases. At first, she tries to avoid him, but they are in the same class and they work at the same restaurant. Kenta begins to think that there is something fishy about KARIN and eventually learns her secret. KARIN's elder brother, Ren, tries to erase his memory, but Anju, KARIN's younger sister, stops him from doing so. She convinces their parents, Henry and Carrera, to make Kenta their ally because he can help KARIN during the daylight hours. KARIN and Kenta become friends, and as they spend more time with one another, they end up falling in love, though they are slow to admit their feelings to one another. KARIN, I think, is a very unique story with a unique kind of like Halloween tone. I mean, when you look at shows like Vampire Night, Blood Plus, and so many others, what's that other one? Jesus, starts with an R. Review Vampire, I think that's what's called. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. It's been a long time since I've seen that series in particular, but I think that's the anime where this kid gets into a monster school and he falls in love with this busty, pink-haired vampire full of monsters. It's like a school full of monsters. But I digress. This one, I think, did something different. That's why it was most enjoyable to watch. It took like everything that you knew about vampires and it basically made a unique, interesting story about it. I liked how it ended. especially the anime. I haven't gotten a chance to actually learn about the manga, but I'm pretty sure I'm willing to bet that that one's pretty good as well. I think it had potential to do a season 2 or an OVA at least, but I can understand why they did not do so. It is a very popular show, and I think, well, for those that's been around in the early 2000s, and I would highly recommend checking that one out. My favorite aspect of this anime would have to be Henry Marker, aka KARIN's father. The things that he reacts to and the things that he's worried about is just like any other father would be worried about. I like how they implemented the puppet for his comical relief. I thought that was an interesting concept, even though this anime is so comical, even without the puppet. I think the things that Henry worries about is genuinely funny, and certain aspects in the way. It's just, I think he's one of my favorite characters, one of them, in the series. It's just hilarious. It took a kind of approach of a Modern Family, and it turned it into a good comical series. I like stuff like that. I love creativity, and I love how they did with KARIN in particular. I mean, it ran for 26 episodes, and that's all I need right now. It's able to tell a story within one season. That's one thing that I can say about any season and any anime. If you make one season and you're able to tell a very satisfying, complete story, not half-assed story, but very complete, you're doing something correct. You're doing all the things right and necessary. The only downside I think I would have on this series would be KARIN's English voice acting. She sounded a little too shrill, but you know what? I look past it because, you know, it's really such a good series. I didn't mind it because all of it was funny to a good point. And that's, at the end of the day, good anime is what really matters to me at the end of the day. So, I want to say, so, you know, that's all the negatives I have with the series. But, let's get into the actors. You know, to each his own. So the characters that play in Japanese and English. So I want to get into the English first. Boogie-kun, the puppet named Boogie, and Henry Marker is voiced by Paul Pistor in English. KARIN is voiced by Chelsea Quarto. Usui is voiced by I cannot pronounce that dude's name at all. But I sure as hell can try. Waiva Rome. Dude, that's a weird ass name. I don't know. But his voice acting was good when he played Kenta. I like Kenta as well. Jerry Zumbathli was the narrator, and Ren. Miriam Becca was Fumiko, was Usui's mother, aka. Anju is voiced by Elizabeth Marian Spencer. And then let's get into the Japanese. It's just a little different because I'm looking at a different place to get these placing. So it's a little bit, it's throwing me off a little bit. But I think we'll leave it at that. Like the English acting. I'll also leave the link in the description for all of the characters that play each character in the anime. Because, you know, I know you guys want to see those, and I know you guys want to see references. Just to make sure it's up your alley. I totally understand that. But my advice is to go check this anime out. It's a very good, unique family thing. I liked it. It was fun. It was great. I still like it, man. It's a fun anime. And if you haven't checked it out, I hope to God you guys do. I love this anime so much. It's like the Addams Family back then, but unique and funny, genuinely funny. The things that make it great and the things that I love about this series, it's like a family reality show, but funny and chibi. Well, not necessarily. I mean, it's named Chibi Vampire, but you know, you get the idea. Not to mention that boobs that bounce. I may be over-exaggerating a little bit, but yeah. Let's just leave it at that, my guys. As always, thank you guys for watching this episode. I can't thank you guys enough for all your support. Every last blasted one of you guys. You have been so awesome. You guys have been amazing. You have been just supporting this channel means the world to me. And I can't thank you guys enough for doing so. If you want to see more of this type of content, feel free to hit the like button and share this video and spread it around as much as you possibly can. That helps the channel out tremendously, and I cannot stress that enough. Also, feel free to let me know in the comments if you have seen KARIN, aka Chibi Vampire. If you have, would you watch this again? Would you read this anime and wonderful series again, or watch the series again? Let me know all your thoughts and what you think of this show in the comments down below. And as always, I am Shadow Gamer AX, signing off. Until next time, guys. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful night, and have a wonderful afternoon. Alright, guys, see ya. Take care.